Hello lovely Wild Hearts, it's Lisa here. We're coming back to review our Cozy Witch Tarot deck by Amanda Lovelace. Amanda Lovelace has also got an amazing oracle deck called Believe in Your Own Magic, which is what alerted me to this fabulous deck. I've already done a part 1 of this video if you want to check back through I'll make a playlist for it actually, but it's great for storytelling, and it's also great to help us see things in our life that aren't that maybe we can't see, that maybe are our blind spots, that maybe our intuition is trying to get our attention and we can't hear it. So let's have a look at the cards. Let's carry on. We've got the pile of cards that we did last time, and let's carry on with the messages today. Oh, so another reversal. 7 of Cups. Not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. Yes, now I feel like this is saying just because you're good at something or just because you've always done something, it doesn't mean you have to keep doing it. You've got choices. Look at all the choices she's got when she opens the cupboard door. Now this was reversed, so it feels like this energy is stuck. So you're not recognising that you've got other choices. Maybe you're stuck in black and white thinking or all or nothing thinking and thinking it can only be this or this. It could be this and this and this and something else. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's got 7 cups. She's got 7 choices. I think when you're making a decision about what's right for you, you've got to listen to your gut. So when you look at something, if your gut doesn't say it's a hell yes, then it's a no. If it's a maybe, it's a no. But I personally think it's got to be a hell yes. It's got to be what makes your heart sing. It's got to be in alignment with who you are. And when I talk about being in alignment, it's like it's got to align to your values, what you deem as important, what lights you up, what makes you happy, what is part of following your dreams. So remember, you always have choices, and we're making choices every day. And when we're not making choices, we can feel stuck, can't we? That's a good one. Right, what's next? Oh, another reversal. 6 of Cups, the flower stand. 6 of Cups, give yourself the compassion you were never given. Yeah, 6 of Cups can be the card of the inner child. It can be the card of nostalgia. It can be the card of going into the past. So I was telling you in the last video that my business was built on a trauma response. So my inner child was rushing around trying to fix everyone, trying to rescue all the children from their dysfunctional families and trying to get parents who were deaf, tone deaf, to listen to me. But they were too traumatised or frozen or in denial to hear me. And so I feel like this is building on this and saying, you might have always done that. You might have done that since you were a kid. But you're 50 now. I was 50 last Wednesday. God, can you believe it? So you don't have to do that anymore. Again, you've got other choices. Look at all these cups that are laid out for her. Choose. You get to choose now. What is it you want to do? What did you love doing as a kid? That's always a good question. What did your inner child love to do for fun, for play? My inner child loved to write and make books and draw outfits, plan outfits. I can remember one holiday we went on to Portugal, and I had one of those watches where you could change the face on it, like the frame of the face was all in different colours. Again, you've got choices, which watch frame you're going to use. And I planned all my outfits around my watch. Here's my OCD coming out a little bit there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of reversals here. King of Cups. Always compose yourself before giving a response. Yes. So when you're in your inner child, in the present moment, you're often emotionally dysregulated. Like when you get triggered, your inner child comes up and feels like the past is happening now in the present. And the King of Cups is someone who's very emotionally aware, very emotionally intelligent, very in touch with their emotions, grounded, centered, takes charge of their lives. So it's saying, You don't have to make a decision straight away. Like, don't get triggered into the fear and panic and feel like you have to do it now. Sit down, have a cup of tea. Looks like she's at the seaside. The little seagull. I always think birds are messengers. And she's paying attention to the signs maybe around her from the universe. Sit down, have a cup of tea, take a moment, take a breath. Notice the signs around you. Notice what your intuition is responding to. Notice what the universe wants you to know. Open the window, let some fresh air in. Enjoy your cup of tea. Yes, and also I'm drawn to the way that she's making her cup of tea and it's being brewed. You've got to wait for the tea to brew before you can drink it. So it's like, take time out. There's no rush to make a decision today. I think the King of Cups would be quite contemplative, like a good self-reflector is probably a good word, would be able to go within and think, what do I want for me right now? It's really helpful if you're going through change. Page of Wands. There's lots of windows, isn't there, in these cards? I like them because I think we can say stuck inside the windows or inside our own mind. I mean, the window out of your mind is your eyes, isn't it? The eyes are window to the soul, don't they say? Like to see out. And the way that we see the world through our eyes is dependent on what's happening in our inner world. And our inner world is shaped by all the things that, all memories, thoughts, feelings, but also it can be shaped by the past if we haven't looked at that. Page of Wands, just because you're passionate about it doesn't mean it will be effortless. Is that saying you're worth making these changes for? You're worth it. All these roses are making me think of self-love. I mean, the roses are the passion. So this thing that you loved from when you were a child, from your inner child, that you love doing, that you have a passion for, it doesn't mean it's going to be easy. And I really find that as a business owner, like it's quite a relentless struggle to keep creating content and to keep putting yourself out there. Sometimes putting yourself out there and not getting anything back. It takes a lot of courage to keep putting yourself out there. You know, it's almost like you have to have a lot of no's to get to your yeses, which is a fact of life, really. Like, but if you never put yourself out there and you never try, then you'll never know. No, as in K-N-O-W. What else are you drawn to on that card? I'm drawn to the scene out of the window. So there's a house and there's a path that leads up into the bushes, and we don't know where that path leads. And I think when we're going through change, we have to trust. So she's lit in a candle to help her find the way through the darkness, but the candle probably represents hope and faith and trust that everything is going to turn out the way that it's meant to. Let me know in the comments if any of these cards or messages are resonating with you. Oh, look, there's the light again. And we see, look, the candle. The light is back again. It's the Ace of Wands. Don't you see how your passion makes you go? There you go. It is all about finding your passion and what lights you up. And maybe that will take you time. Like, for example, my passion is writing, and I recognise that I have to have a beginner's mindset around that. I've only written one book. My book is Stuck Between Two Worlds, if you're interested. It's about a 10-year-old highly sensitive child growing up in a very insensitive world, an emotionally cut off family with lots of unhealed generational trauma. But this Ace of Wands is representing a passion, but also we have to put energy and invest in that passion, or invest in ourselves to make things come to fruition. So I have this beginner's mindset around writing. I'm doing my second writing course of the year, which I'm really enjoying, and I'm recognising that not every word that I write on the page is great, not every paragraph I write is amazing, but I must show up and keep writing every day. And you know, that's why I'm a massive fan of journaling, because it's so healing. What your writing reveals to you is facets of yourself, is emotions that you didn't know that you were holding on to, is parts of you that are buried deep or frozen in time. And as you spill those words out onto the page, you're just releasing that part of you and allowing it to integrate back into your psyche. So do what lights you up, do what you're passionate about, do what you love. What is it you love? Let me know in the comments below. The Lovers. The Lovers is a crossroads, is a choice point in the traditional tarot deck. Will you or won't you? The choice is yours. There you go. It can also represent love, romantic relationships. Maybe to make these choices, you need the right people around you. You need people that listen, that have empathy, that don't have an agenda, that want what you want, that don't question, like, I guess there's people, I'm thinking about people that I know that would say, you're not going to make any money from writing books. The starving artist myth. You're not going to make any money from doing that. You need to get out there and go back to coaching children and do this and do. And I'm like, in my heart, that's what I've always wanted to do. I've also recognised from being part of the Global HSP Summit, which starts this week, by the way. So if you want to be part of it, go to hspglobalsummit.com and sign up, and you'll see all the wonderful speakers that are experts in and thought leaders on highly sensitive people and empaths. I've also learned that I love speaking. I want to talk more. I feel like our voices have power. Our voices have an energetic vibration. Look at all the energy around these two people. When two people come together and their energies mix, and how hearing someone else speak can be healing, can be validating, can be inspiring. And I know from clients that work with me, so sometimes we do WhatsApp coaching and we message backwards and forwards on the WhatsApp, and then hearing my voice is healing because it cements the connection, it deepens the connection with two people. So are you around the right people? Are you around people that have got your back, that care about what you want, or have they got their own agenda and they need you to be a certain way so that they feel comfortable? Yeah, they're not good people to be around, are they? What else are you drawn to on that card? I don't know what's behind them. I don't know what they're sitting in front of. Or maybe it's just a building. It looks like there's a heart. I don't know if I'm just seeing things there. Is there a heart there? Can you see a heart? Right, let's do one more for today. Oh, yeah, strength. So actually, number 8, today, this year, 2024, the numerology for this year collectively is an 8. And 8 is the energy of strength. And if you came to last month's January's journal class, we looked at the energy of 8 and strength and how strength can show up in different ways. So I think for the HSP, our strength is our intuition. It's also our deep emotional connection and our deep emotional processing. But in order to be strong, we need to learn how to be emotionally resilient and not be afraid of our emotions and not avoid them or ignore them or dismiss them and deny them, like possibly people did to us when we were growing up. Were you ever told you're too sensitive, you're a drama queen, you're acting over the top, you're showing me up? That's what my mum used to say. You're showing me up, with a ventriloquist through her clenched teeth. It takes great strength to be soft. Yeah, sensitivity is a strength, but it takes a lot of courage to be sensitive in a world that isn't always sensitive. In fact, it's quite insensitive, isn't it? And noisy and loud. And it's focused on materialism and image and status. I'm thinking about social media when I say that. But there's not a phone in sight in this picture. She's just sat in her chair with the cushions with her cat, tickling its chin. I think one of the great ways that I have honed my inner strength is to learn how to understand my emotions and regulate my nervous system. And pets are great for that. Pets are great for regulating your nervous system. So we'll leave it there for today, and maybe I'll come back and do some more of these cards because I absolutely love the images on them. Let me know which card you have found resonates for you most today, just drop it in the comments below, or leave me a little heart emoji and let me know that you enjoyed this kind of video. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.